is a tag bin? A tag bin is a buildable, alterable unit that has been designed specially for the Tag Along workshop. That is a collaborative art workshop between DeeDee Catron and Leaca Young Art. This is a tag bin. It is a cupboard or shelf, I guess cupboard's more appropriate, unit of sorts that has 4 divided compartments. It comes flat to you in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. And you put it together, build it, glue it together, and then you have this amazing little compartmented shelf or cupboard to put your tags in. So you can fit manila tags, craft tags, watercolor tags, chipboard tags, any and all shipping tags, coat check tags, anything like that. It fits all sizes, all the way up to jumbo tag, I should say. So that one can fit in the back. And then here are some variants. This is a size 8 shipping tag, and they can fit wherever you like. The compartments are graduated, so they do go shallower to deeper to have more sturdiness for some of those taller tags. This is a size 8, this is a jumbo. Here's a size 1, and here is a size 5. So it will fit any and all tags that you might have. It was originally designed to be altered and then to hold finished tags, but while we were working on our workshop, Lisa and I, we realized that we needed 2. We need 2 bins. We need one to hold our empty tags and then one to hold our finished, decorated, and swapped traded tags. So you'll probably find each of us with 2 or maybe even 3 of these. But this is the tag bin, and I'm gonna show you real quick how to put the tag bin together. So let me tuck these out of the way. Finished tag bin up there, and here is the tag bin package as it comes. It is available individually. It's available, so it's $17, or there's 2 for $30, so there's a bit of a discount if you buy 2, or it comes in a kit full of other tags and tag reinforcements for $40. But there is, and my favorite part about this is there's a free mini workshop on ways to alter and decorate this from Lisa and myself. So check that out. You can find the link in the description, or maybe that's why you're here, because you're already watching this for that. Very excited to have you along in any way. Or maybe you're just here to see how this gets put together. So let's do it. We're gonna put it together. I would have on hand either some paper towels to wet down, or a reusable towel to weten, to dampen, or baby wipes. Some people opt for baby wipes, which I understand. All pieces come in this one package, and it is a flap on the back that unsticks and opens up. The largest piece with no slats in it and with grooves on all sides is the base. The 2 pieces with graduated sides and slats in the middle are the sides. The 2 pieces, one shorter and one taller, that have grooves on 3 of the 4 sides and a flat surface, will be the front and the back. Here, now that I've shown you the sides, I'm gonna just turn this to the side. These will be the front and the back. And then these 3 pieces that have a flat bottom, 2 sides of grooves, and a divot cut in the center will be the segment dividers in the middle. All right, so the first thing that I would do is get out your paper towel and dampen it slightly, or your reusable towel, dampen it slightly, or just some baby wipes. It kind of cuts a step out. You just want it damp. You don't want to be able to squeeze any water out of it. These are chipboard and they are laser cut, meaning there is an actual laser that cuts the shape out of a like huge master sheet of chipboard. So there is a singed edge. And if I do this, you can see that there is some soot that will transfer to my hands. And that is true for all UmWowStudio chipboard. Excuse me. So before we get to gluing anything together, I would wipe off the soot. And a damp paper towel will do that, a damp reusable towel, or a baby wipe. I'm going to speed through this really quickly, but I wanted to show you that that soot is there. And it will smell burnt because it is burnt paper product. UmWowStudio chipboard is very thick and can take a lot of abuse when it comes to wet mediums. Acrylic, water-based products, lots of things will go on top of it. I, however, would not soak it in water. It is still a paper-based product. And UmWowStudio chipboard is 100% recycled. It is not acid-free because it is recycled. So please be aware of that if you are going to use it in your scrapbooking. From here, I'm going to fast forward through wiping off the edges. All right, and we are back with our pieces. So the first piece, okay, well, I guess the first step to putting this together is telling you the fact that you will need some adhesive of some sort. It is up to you. It is your choice and your preference. I will be using Fabrifix, Fabri-Tac, or wood glue, or Eileen's tacky glue. Any type of glue that is liquid and has a bit of thickness to it, like it's more gel than it is liquid, will work great. Also, you want something that's going to set up fairly quickly. Wood glue is great. Again, Fabrifix, Fabri-Tac, things that take too long to set up, that's just going to irritate you. And you don't want something that sets up too quickly, otherwise you don't have time to put your pieces together or adjust them while you're working on them. So because I kind of got these out of order, I'm going to put them back in order. First, I'm going to grab the three center pieces and set those tall, medium, and short so that I know how they're graduated in my piece. Then I'm going to put my base down and my front and my back over here. These pieces will fit very securely right on here. There is a little bit of give in these pieces between the grooves depending on, because how you decide to decorate them. So, and I say decorate, but alter or art up or whatever you might be doing, there is a lot of options. You could cover them in paper, you can cover them in acrylic paint, you can do mark making, collage on them. So there's a little bit of leeway in where the pieces fit together, and for that reason you should use some glue, and it's up to you in what process you build and alter. So you can alter the pieces first and then build, or you can build it and then alter the pieces. Also, I want to talk again real quick about the fact that Lisa and I have free tutorials up on Teachable for you to see some really amazing ways to alter these awesome little tag bins. So check that out. And you can search for tag along tags and tag along tag bins on Instagram. And I'm sure you'll see some other really great ways to alter these as well. So my sides are gonna go on the base like this, and I'm gonna do my sides and then the inside, the 1, 2, 3 graduated middle pieces, and then I'll do the front and the back. And I'm just gonna open my adhesive, and anywhere that these fit together and the chipboard will overlap, I'm going to apply glue. So I'm going to apply glue on this surface here, all the way down, and on this skinny little edge, because it's gonna fit into these grooves and touch another piece of chipboard there. And it doesn't have to be a lot, and because I already opened this, there's quite a bit of adhesive coming out of my Fabrifix. So I'll put a little more on, and then I'm gonna come back in and use some of this to put it on the lip. Because I don't need a lot. I just need a small amount, enough for it to get tacky and adhere together. And the best part is that once all the pieces are together and they're nice and taut, then it gets very, very sturdy. Until then, I'm going to use something to help hold this up, just so that it doesn't wobble around or fall anywhere. And legitimately, I'm using a bottle of paint and some washi tape. And then I'm going to follow the same example on this one that I did on the other. And same as before, because I've got my glue in this holder, it's primed and ready to go. So I have more than enough adhesive to work these little bits. And then same thing, I'm going to fit these grooves in together. And I happen to have another thing of washi tape and another bottle of paint. Okay, then I'm gonna move this up, and I'm not, because I know that my Fabri-Tac takes a minute to set up, it's not super long, it's pretty quick. Fabrifix, it's fairly quick to set up, but I do have a little bit of work time. So I'm gonna let that sit there, and then I'm going to prep my 3 pieces. And along the same lines, I'm going to, in my brain, make sure that I understand for these ones going in, again, I want a little bit of glue on the tabs and then on these edges. So on the tabs and on these edges. And I have the tallest one first. Oh, I'm coming out with lots of adhesive keeping this guy here. I think I might do that a lot. And on this one, just a thin bead of adhesive along the bottom, because it is going to glue into, whoops, the bottom of the tag bin. All right. And then I'll bring this guy back into play. And I'm going to move these a little bit. I want my pieces to slide out. Put this right down where it goes, and then tuck that back in. And now I can just hold it in place with these 2. And if you missed that, I apologize. They may have gone off camera, but don't fret. I'm going to do it on the other 2 so you can see, and I'll be better about centering that time. So I'm going to put glue on the tabs, and I'm putting it on the surface, on the front of the tab, and then on the inside of the grooves. Run a bead along the bottom. And remember, it doesn't have to be a lot, and especially when you're using an adhesive like this, a little bit goes a long way. It soaks into the board, into the chipboard, and then creates a really nice bond. I'm going on the surface of the tabs and then into the grooves. I'm going to put a little more adhesive underneath. And then what I'm doing is pulling this forward. I need a little bit of give in here. Slide this down Oops, I did the wrong one. Sorry. This was the short one because it was on top. And pop that in. And you will see that I have designed these dividers to match the height of the tag bin. All right, so hold that together and we'll go one more time and get this part done. And then we'll just have the front and the back. So on the tabs, inside the grooves, along the bottom, tabs, and inside the grooves. All right. And then at this point, I don't even need any of the bottles to hold this up because I've got 2 other pieces that are keeping all of this stuff nice and sturdy in its appropriate place. And every time I add one more piece to the tag bin, it just gets that much stronger. So here we are now. Looking good, looking good. I can pull back any additional adhesive if it seems to be seeping out or it's making unsightly glue marks, but I think I'm doing okay. And then I have the front and the back. So the only thing I just want to point out here is when you go to put the front and the back on, we're going to follow the same thing. It's just that a couple of the tabs are larger. So this tab takes up the corner. So it's this whole section and this whole section. But when you get up here, this is the top. This is a flat surface, so we don't want any adhesive up here, just to keep it nice and clean and tight. All right? So, on the tab. And I'm really excited about this workshop with Miss Leaca Young. We are doing all kinds of incredible demos on ways to use tags like pockets and envelopes and different tag substrates and different things you can do on the tags. And then we're also hosting some swaps and some trades with tags and tag members, tag along members, and like sending tags to your friends is such a great idea. Gift tags are awesome, where we have some gift tag sections planned for later. So think about joining us. Here, the end is clipped on and clipped in, and just pull back some of those glue strings. Oh, I love this project so much. Okay, and then I just have the front to do. And that's it for me. So I will put this on real quick, and then all of these tag bins will be built the same way. The only difference is that maybe you alter it before you glue it together. And I thank you for being here. If you have any questions, please reach out. Do not hesitate to ask. I am so excited to be expanding and having new products at UmWowStudio, and especially in conjunction with a workshop with a really amazing artist, Miss Leaca Young. So thanks for being here. Thanks for purchasing a tag bin. Thanks for checking them out. And I really, really look forward to what you guys are going to do with your tag bins. And hey, don't forget, they're called tag bins, but you can hold a lot of stuff in these little babies. All right. See you guys around.